Righty-ho, I am putting my microphone where it needs to go. Hi-ho, 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 ho, ho. Yes, the 7 little dwarves have returned in this Total Waffle Waffle adventure. This Total Waffle adventure of some renown. Lord Oin, the aggressive of Kazad-Dûm, has come to take on Captain McCrath, and I think it will be highly doable, particularly because their troops are insufficient in number to withstand the power of Oin, the aggressive Lord of the Reclaimers. So he has come for Dead Man's Dyke. Let's hope it doesn't turn into Dead Oin's Dyke, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I have an inkling. A hunch, as they say. So, let us be on our way and allow our catapult crews to play. Attack! Welcome everybody, dear viewer, wherever you are, wherever you come from. I applaud you for being here, and just give me a moment while I adjust a tiny thing about my computer setup. There we are. There we are. There is a gate over there. We're going to breach it. It's not going to be a problem. And once we breach it, we have reclaimers enough for days. I think we're basically going to put all our melee infantry in one glorious line. Like this. Guardians of Kazad-Dûm, sons of the fallen, deeping guard of Kazad-Dûm, and hammer guard to boot. And of course the dwarven catapult. Yes. Hit that gate. We just need to get them a bit closer. Just go out here. And of course if they want to come out and play, then we will happily take them on. Look at them. Oh, they're so lovely. They're so lovely. They're just sitting there, waiting for us. Waiting for us, yes. And at this point, it's perhaps time for me to announce a slight alteration to the schedule that might mean that you have to wait a tiny bit longer between episodes. Because I'm going to head into an unusually busy time in my day-to-day work as a musician. I'm basically going on a bit of a tour, and of course the preparations for that are also going to be rather extensive. So even though I don't depart until, well, 2 weeks from now, the next 2 weeks will be bloody busy. Doesn't mean I won't record, I definitely will, but it means that I will scale back to 3 and potentially even 2 episodes per week at one point. I can't guarantee how many videos I'll be able to record before I get to go to out on the high seas, as it were, because I'm going to be playing a bunch of music with a couple of lovely musicians on a boat in the Scandinavian waters. It's going to be lovely. But of course, I'm going to be out for most of that time, and even if I was able to bring a microphone and record some stuff while I'm out there, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have for such purposes, because I expect the music to become rather all-encompassing, especially on the first 4 days of the trip. After that, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I just need to make everybody sort of aware, and there'll be a community post about this as well, just to make sure everybody's up to scruff on this issue. Yeah. We're heading into very busy times until essentially mid-November. Yeah, until basically, yeah, mid-November. So about a month. Speaking of as of today, which would be, yeah, the day of release for this video is going to be Thursday, the 16th of October. Yes. And, as at the time of recording, I also have my Darling's mother-in-law and one of her best friends over visiting us here in our little Scandinavian corner of the world. So essentially, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff happening right now. And of course there are also gigs before I leave and gigs after I come home that require my preparation in these weeks. So that's a mayhem. Basically, I'll be performing over 120 different songs over the coming month. So it's going to be intense. It's going to be very, very fun, very intense. Perhaps my most intense work as musician thus far, but it's also the best sign I have so far that my career is moving in into a lovely place as a musician, that I can actually get to enjoy a bit of sustainable income for the medium term, which is lovely. Because this won't be my last tour, I'll also be doing it in January, I'll be doing it later in next year as well, so every once in a while there'll be a hefty amount of work and a, well, not entirely disrespectable paycheck, but of course not mad money, because mad money is not what you go into the music business to make. Unless, of course, you somehow manage to corner the market on a very particular style and become a pop icon or something, then yeah, you might just find yourself in the money. But we can't all be Tay's way. We simply can't. It is impossible. So now we're just going to bombard Angmar into submission and move in with joy and song in our hearts. Oh, look at that. They're coming for us, lads. They're coming. They're coming for us. Let's welcome them with... do we have some wine or do we have... Oh, just sour grapes. Okay. Yeah, sure. But we're still happy with this. We're still happy. We're still happy. Oh, it's a beautiful and marvelous sight. Oh, and here they come. They come for more. They're all coming out here. They can't wait to meet the grape, as it were. 'Cause I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. I'm about to lose my mind. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, come on, little Northgard. Come and see how the grapes shine. Eh? That's basically our equivalent of death by firing squad. Anyway, while we wait for the others, I'm just going to pour myself a little cup of tea, because that's just the kind of day this will be. And, how's this going? Oh, it's going great. They're actually just standing there stopping. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, I won't complain. I just need to pick up a thing in the kitchen very quickly, and then I'll be back. I'm back. Alright, Reclaimers, go and punish the landsmen. They're throwing things at us and I don't like it. There's enough for everybody. Yeah, they're going down. Down, 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 and down, down, and down to Judy Brown, and then some. Rush in and make them pay for their crimes. For their crimes against the dwarvendom. Yeah, take down the halberdiers. Just hammer them until they give up. Okay, well, that was easy. Very clear. Certainly clear to me. Who did we lose most of? Yeah, okay, some reclaimers, yeah. But also some hammer cards. Yeah, fair enough. And then our catapults were doing the lion's share of the work, but, I mean, these reclaimers went in at the last minute and made a name for themselves, for sure. And, of course, Oin's very own lovely lads of Doom have wrought upon the foes of ours a doom of their own. So, Dead Man's Dyke is ours. We'll have to think of a new name. I'll try to do that while the screen loads, but you won't feel the time at all, so I will appear all the more, I don't know, quick-witted? Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I'm happy to welcome you to the episode. Angmar is cleared out of this legendary fortress. Proud victory! So, we don't need a stables, so get out of here. Army barracks, oh, very happy with that. Mason's Guild House, great to see it. Mining network. Oh, horse, no, we don't need horses, sorry. Hillman Barracks, goodbye. Great, yeah, then we just need to, well, we have a spine here already, Dwildin. He will be a lovely guy. He has a beguiling bard. Oh, what a lovely lad. And, he will be of great value to us, but first we will have to do something about that brewery. It's lovely to see that we'll probably be able to retrain a lot of the troops. Actually, all the troops in this army here. Great. I mean, that was basically as I hoped, so that our dear Lord Oin can have a bit of a refueling stop on his way northwest. Because we may just have to go and say hello to the dwarves of the western mountains, the Eredluin, the Blue Mountains, as it were. And since he's already conquered so many places, another string to his bow, another title to his name, does proverbially bugger all. But speaking of names, let's see what we can do about Dead Man's Dyke, because that's a bit of a depressing thing, isn't it? No, we're not going to do that. What are we going to do? We're going to... It's not a dike anymore. No. This is... Okay, it needs to be... Dûm. And... Okay, I have it. Fornost-Dûm. There we go. Fornost-Dûm. It's not elegant, but when have dwarves ever been elegant? Not to offend anyone, of course, but just a simple observation. And then we have High Lord Balin. He is also ready for conflict. He is heading for Gerberdrein. And, well, he's got Captain Fleury hot on his heels. Oh, and look at that. Johan is, would really like to defeat us, apparently. And he shall be allowed to. So, Johan and Horsa, aided by Wulfare. Yes. Well, we shall take them on with gusto and glory. Gusto, guts, and glory. Is that the title for the episode? Maybe. Okay, good. Excellent. Hi, Lord Balin, you know what to do. And, dear viewer, please join me as we, paralyze the enemy yet again. First, shall we quick save? Yes, quick save. Just to be sure. We're in the later stages of the game anyway. Bless my brewery! We have something resembling a hill. a slight terrain advantage, or at least no terrain disadvantage, and sometimes that is all that matters. So, what are we going to do? Well, I think we're going to grab you guys, and we're going to put you in one lovely unit, and we're going to have these, we're going to put them in one lovely unit. You're going to stand behind, and we have the legendary 1st Legion of Kazad-Dûm. Oh no, the enemy has decided that we're just not worth bothering with, apparently. Okay. Well, catapults, move up here then. I think that would be good. Aiming them this way would be good. Let's bring forces this way. So, this is the plan, my friends. We're gonna go this way. And we're gonna see if the enemy of ours follows suit. If they move to interceptors or, well, whatever they want to do. We're game for it. We're here. This is gonna be a lovely day. Seems that they are happy to just link together and take everything as it comes. In which case, we'll just march forward upon High Lord Balin's signal. And then we shall deposit a few artillery rounds. Yes, yes. It's my 6 hours of sleep. It's taking its toll on my tongue, as it were. We shall deposit some artillery rounds in their general vicinity. Yeah, and we're gonna need to come out at them because it doesn't seem like they're gonna budge. So, what's the best move? What's the best play? We could be coming from over here. It's sort of annoying that they've gotten this, they've decided to go into the forest of all things. We're dwarves. We don't like fighting in forests. Or not overly keen on the prospect. But of course, I mean, we will acquiesce. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah. Okay. We're almost in range, it seems. So we're gonna move it a little bit more. And a little bit more. Come on, everybody. Give them a little go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's looking good. Okay. Team 1, go to grape shot because it looks like you're actually in range. Time to maim, essentially. We are fighting for the future of Goberdrain, my friends. Oh, hello then. Oh, Grand Marauders. Oh, no, they go away. Be in guard mode, my friends. Oh, we lost a few. That's not good. That means we have accidentally targeted our own forces, which we do not want to do. Now that's a lot better. Yeah. That's a lot better. A lot better. Okay, let's play on the defensive, my friends. Ooh, Witcher Knight's coming along. They'll have a bit of a rough awakening. Alright, okay, they come in and straight into our spears. The finest spearmen in the world by some measure. Oh, that was a brutal one. Cutting the north guard down by a third. Okay, which knight's over there? Let's target them. Yeah. And the landsman over there. Shall we have a stubbornness of dwarves? Oof. There goes another one. Welfare is gone. And what a beautiful thing that is. It's about time! We will come away with losses, but it will be a victory. A victory grand, and a victory with plenty of style to it. Okay, I think we're about where we want to cut our use of catapults, because clearly we are affecting ourselves and our own ranks, and we don't want to do that. That's a bit, you know, the dwarves are stubborn, but I don't think, I think even they will be hard pressed to enjoy the leadership of someone who accidentally hits them in the back of the head with a catapult blast. So, in order to keep Balin popular, we will have to get our friendly fire ratio down a bit. I'd actually not be surprised if we accidentally killed more than our enemies did this particular battle, which is a little disconcerting. And there we go. Have we killed all that we can? I mean, yeah, we're basically not capturing them, so that's not how the dwarves roll, typically. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. That is sad. Quite a lot of dwarven catapult casualties. Okay. Oh, look at that. 30 out of the reclaimers killed by... Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, not my proudest affair in this regard. But, you know, we definitely managed to quash them. And, I mean, relatively cost effectively still, but... Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot of damage to our own ranks this time around. Whew! Doesn't feel good. But now the defenders of the town won't be able to hold it, even in an auto-resolve, so we're just going in. I feel pretty... No. Oh dear, no. Ah. I feel happy, oh so happy. I feel happy and merry and gay. Even Horsa won't stand against me when I knock today. I feel pretty in this city that I've taken and sacked. Oh, to slay. And I say there's nothing that Angmar can do to still our festivities today. And when we get the inn, we can train a spy. Good, good. Lovely. Welcome to Gobadrine, everybody. It's not really worth it going out to build towers here. It's okay. What happens if we just do something completely stupid? Oh, we win. Yay! Goodbye, Angmar. We go back to Ethelyn. Get a Dwarven dagger for Onar. We're very happy with that. And Balin is of course going for Baritone. Excellent. And so Angmar will be on their last legs by the end of that. And looking at this, you know, we don't have that much left in the way of enemies. Of course, we have Mordor, but, yeah, speaking of Mordor, let's check in on the ring. Drarin here. He's going to Imladris, where he will stay overnight, and, deliberate with Elrond if he can be bothered to bloody show up and move away from the borderlands. Well, they're not our lands, but the borderlands between us and the Dunedain, obviously. So, yeah, Forley, just tell Elrond when you see him, yeah, right about now, that he's expected to show up at the you know, the Council of Elrond, sort of. You know, it has his bloody name on it, so he might as well turn up. I mean, it's just the opinion of a lowly dwarf from Kazad-Dûm, the mightiest kingdom in Middle-earth at the moment. No biggie. Okay, so speaking of how we stretch from sea to shining sea, well, at least this sea to this other end of the same sea, but still, yeah. We're just hanging out in Dol Amroth, in Etherland, having a good time, ousting Mordor, one lovely settlement at a time. Making hefty profits into the bargain. Yeah, it's pretty good. Training some troops here, some there. I think that's all very well, actually. We could send some over. Fror, could you leave a Thelen? Yeah, you could, actually. Yeah, okay, that's a candidate for new adventures. But Groin and Tarnost, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, you would be missed, but it wouldn't be catastrophic if you were to leave. And the population decline would be stabilized very well by a healer's post, so let's just fast track that one. Because then we can just send you out there. And, Orn is fine, but he's more a managerial kind of character. So what should our next target be? It could be Brestil. We like the strongholds, basically, as the dwarves. We do. They're near to the mountains, they have some mining access, which is great, and they can also retrain a bunch of our different unit types. Though we'll mostly have sort of core army units around here. Yeah, those Mordor armies over there, they might attack our fort, and if they do, then we will just kick them right back. Because that's what we do here. In fact, put one, and then it'll be retrainable soon. Soon, soon, soon. How are things going over here? Do we have some recruitables? We've basically ticked all those boxes, but what we have is Darim, or Darim. We'll take control of this lovely army. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Now, actually, my impetus was initially that we should just press on Angmar, but we're already pressing them out of the map. So, since Mordor has another outpost here in the Drakon, we might as well go and support the elves a bit. How about that? Darin is just managing Kazad-Dûm to greater heights every bloody day. Just as administrative efforts are having a bonus of 1,855 per turn. That is amazing money. I mean, in the beginning of the game, an 1,800 boost is like game changing. So the fact that he makes this happen in one settlement. In addition to whatever else he does. Yeah, yeah. So the difference all told is like it's like 3,000. Darn, it's a madman with money. Good man, good man. In a similar vein, I'm thinking of taking some troops from up here and sort of sending them south, actually. So we have efforts in Dane's halls here to train and recruit some of the finest troops ever to walk Arda. And Hall of Owlay soon to be completed. It's going to be a good time. Here, not good to bad. We're training these. And these could also go south. I mean, it would be a shame not to, wouldn't it? Kitty Cool is fine. We can get more archers. Oh, Dragon Slayers. Gotta recruit the Dragon Slayers. We also can... I think we can get them in with the board as well. And if... It is definitely worth looking into. The trade opportunities are also non-negligible, so we'll look into those as well. But actually, let's just see. Barracks, highest level. What does it say? Dragon Slayers. Okay, sorry. We're rerouting everything to barracks development now. City should be enough of a level to actually get it done, so we're just going to keep building until we get there. And how are we doing with Enid White? Well, we're currently their enemy, and they've tried to take us out at Bregost and completely failed. But of course, it is vulnerable, because it only has bloody mercenaries. Can't have that. We need something more substantial. We need dwarves. Strong, uncompromisingly beautiful dwarves in Bregost. I think we can go this way. Coming in from the south seems safer. But we should also be preparing for an incursion into Ardgund. And this is where Darlin comes in. He's already getting ready. We have a bunch of retraining going on here at Balin. So we need 4 more units. I say let's get a catapult and a First Legion and some Deeping Guard. Yeah, that's good. And then next turn you can hit Ardgund, actually. That's very, very good. These can also journey up. Ori can journey up. Bairik, send troops to Oinlarach. We'll send troops to Tharbalin. Ah yes, and a feast hall soon to be constructed in Colonia. Great news! Our enemy shall surrender. What can Fornost build? Not anything, actually. Durin's garrison, I suppose, but really, that's not tempting. Yeah, let's just get rid of that militia garrison. We don't really need it. And it's built by orcs of all things. We don't need that. Don't need that influence in our realm. And these guys can go to Enon and Odor. And anything else? Well, I suppose we should prepare an army for Draren, obviously. Which is also a good reason to push Mordor in this lands south of Lorien, because Draren will... Or Darin? Draren? No, he's Draren. Draren the Ringbearer. Yes. He will need to walk through all these lands, and they will all be treacherously antagonistic. So, yeah. We shall need to make a decisive little push inwards here. And hopefully it'll help keep the world on our side. And we can go through that and through here at Amon Hen. And then we should have a fairly easy time getting through the Black Gate and into Mordor. It is said that you don't just walk into Mordor, but we're gonna make a good try for it. Hello, Mordor! Welcome to my little fort. I only wish you could attack me at once so we would suffer little attrition, if any at all. The White Council gathers. Strangers from distant lands, friends of old, who have been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor. Middle-earth stands upon the brink of a golden age of dwarves. None can escape it. So you will unite, or you will suffer plague and Bregost, apparently. But that's okay. We can live with that. Let us build some minus quarters, because a public health bonus is good in times of crisis. Great miners hall over here in Dunearth, and that leads neatly on to an army barracks. Trade opportunities in the Vakierburg. Despite a bit of corruption, Triss is doing a fine job here. We'll just let him keep on trucking. Keeping on. Lornangren with your archery range, very good to see. Let's retrain everything we can. And ooh, Novraclor, are you good? Oh yeah, you're very good with culture. That's excellent to see. Man, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Dolamroth, Telkrenamrach. It's all coming up Millhouse. And then Litash. Yes. Come this way. I'll be happy to see you develop even further, so keep going. Okay. Legion Deep Guard and Barchaleg and actually. Ooh, okay. So things are getting more expensive. For whatever reason. It's because we took our general out of it, of course. Ah. Honor sitting there. He's feeling good. Yes. And Bregost, with your barracks. Corruption has already fallen, but trade, of course, is nil due to our public health emergency. Feast hall in Morvatarth, please. And then we should be good for culture once that is built. Is this what I think it is? Is this flabberticklickidis? Flabberting into our orbit? On a wing and a prayer? Just see him dead. You will die and be buried. Athelin is excellent. It's going well up here. Very well indeed. Witch King's Hall. Mount Graham's Stables. You know, all the staples. Tee. Captain Flo. Come over here. We can even take one spy, such as Narvi. Get him into the Gerberdrine. So that we'll have 2 spies at the beginning of next turn. Now, despite our losses, we still have a very respectable force around here. So we'll form people up into a force to be feared. Yeah, it's looking good. So we'll leave behind a couple of units, but we'll have a couple of good units coming in, like this First Legion, which is excellent. Some hammers are Gundabad. Oh, it's all good. It's all great, actually. Balrim. You're going over to this castle, and oh my god, it's like there's nobody at home. So, I'm just gonna go right in and say hello. Lovely. And build a brewery. Fornost-Dûm. You're doing good. Maybe Adrian can spare a spy. I'm thinking, yeah, you can definitely spare a spy. So, to Baritone, you go. And, oh yeah, Barkerleg, you can absolutely spare spies, can't you? Yeah, you can. You got spies for days. You even got a feast hall, don't you? Oh, and I'm out Grand Stables that I missed. No, but yours are good. Excellent. So, okay. So here's the thing. Both of you guys just gonna go to Adrian. And then who's that? Balin. Yes. Take a look at Waffle along the way. Okay. Not really a very intimidating figure, I have to say. So you're gonna send some shield guard at him and take him out. Build a tower here. Actually, this is all ours. And if they attack us, they attack us. That's okay. Build a tower here, build a tower there. Towers are useful everywhere. Take these and put them in a fort over there. It'll all be good. And a marriage has happened, making Gurim a very happy happy hunk of a dwarf. At least I hope so. If he's not happy, then you made the wrong choice, sir. Or maybe, given how medieval this society is, the choice was made for you. But regardless of whether it was an arranged marriage, I hope she will be the apple of your eye. Righty, righty, fighty. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Life is good. Now, to Kazad-Dûm, our main seat of power, where power is indeed moving. Darim is heading for a Drakan. You'll have to head through Isengard's territory, which is neutral at the time of recording, but we'll see how long it remains that way. Fornost send troops. And the Hall of Aule is soon buildable in Kazad-Dûm. That's good. Or it's soon finished, really. So, let's just get our guy down there. He could do with some mithril armor, couldn't he? In a way, that's very appropriate for the ring bearer, right? He should be wearing mithril armor. It's canon at this point. Yeah. Oh, and the Dragon Slayers. Yes, we need to get all these guys down. So let's get all these guys down to Kazad-Dûm. We're gonna make a lovely army out of this. And Dane's Halls, you also have some stuff. Um... Yeah, Dane's Halls will send troops when they can, but for now I'm pretty happy if these guys can get there, because this is an army worth paying attention to. They will get there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns, then a 7th for retraining. We may want to see Dûm out of there before then, but regardless, we'll try and make it work. Mount Graham is coming alive. Excellent news, of course. Balingrad. Sons of the Fallen. Retrainable. And beautiful. In equal measure. And thus another turn passes. Oh, but it doesn't pass without an adventure into Enedwaith. That might be the last bit of this episode, actually. So, Darlin, smack them back. Oh my god, that actually took a toll. But anyway, Argand is ours. They just don't know it yet. Hello, Maun. You have border guards. I'm sorry, it's just not enough. So, goodbye, and be happy that you met us on such a lovely day. How are you gonna feel about that, Foska? Let's just go there with a deepened guard and say hello. Very good. Well, this is all looking good, isn't it? We now have 51 regions in our little tiny, hairy dwarf hands. And Bairik, yeah, can't build a thing. You're a large city. You're basically as large as you're ever gonna be, and Gula is doing a fine job keeping corruption down, so there's nothing else really to do except train troops and be happy. We like that, actually. It's a good thing. So, another turn, just briefly, and then we finish off for today. Alright, we finish off for today by smacking Ratthrak back into the 6th dimension. This will happen with catapults. And some very experienced volunteers of Kazad-Dûm. Exploratory troops for an exploration of triumph. We might lose this, everybody. Mordor's coming at us with a lot of stuff, but we have volunteers on the walls, we have sentries on the ground, and we have a catapult to pound as soon as they decide to come into our little town. Or castle, that's what it is. That's all it is. So if we lose, it's not like it's huge. So, regardless of what, I mean, it'll be either a victory for us or a very Pyrrhic victory indeed for our enemy. Because they will have taken out some early tier troops that are not really worth the over 1,000 orcs that have come at them. I'll be interested to see how the volunteers do against the Black Uruks. If you look at it stat-wise, these guys have 1 experience, which puts them at 9 attack, 16 defense. Okay, let's look at ours. 11 attack and 17 defense, so they're actually better by some margin. Okay. So, time to go boom boom. Ow. 12% already. Okay, give them another go. Hold your ground, laddie. Oh my god. It is brutal. But they're trying to make their way around, apparently. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh no. So, give it a go. See if you can fire, and I will be happy. No? Oh, God, no. That's the worst case scenario, really. Take that catapult out here. Good. Okay. No, no, no. Could have happened to the best of us. Keep fighting, lads! The volunteers are doing great work, actually. And the towers have helped quite a lot. So, I am going to send... You know what? I'm going to send these dwarves over here. Just send those guys on a goose chase. Come on, guys! Fire at those archers there. Our sentries are actually not that far behind on the scoreboard, so just fire until the enemy's blasted out of here. Here come the Uruks, and they are not a match for our wall troops, but the catapult is... Let's see. Can it fire? Can it fire? Nah, probably not. Okay. Oh, goodness. I mean, fish in a barrel, but now they're going to go down and say hello to the enemy from behind. Oh my lord, they managed to get a shot off. I love you guys. I love you. Let's see if you can do it again. Maybe not. But here, the Moran Guard and Uruks are actually just getting stomped by our volunteers. And here, oh my god, you've... Wait. This is actually going well. Okay. So, yeah, here come the halberdiers, and just as you think that all is lost for our catapult crew, we're going to send the catapults up on the walls, see if we can save them. And the volunteers come in and lay down their lives. Now, the halberdiers are probably the most dangerous foes on the field. But that being said, they're not that dangerous, and yeah, we can take them. We can take them. You see this, Mordor? This is what happens when you try to a stranger in the ass, and it's just not happening. Because then they you back, and given that this is a family-friendly show of war and destruction, we will leave it at that. What's this out here? Oh, hello. What are you doing out here? Oh, you tried to run away from the ladders and, yeah, we're not even shooting at you anymore. Okay, catapults, just run over here. Okay, everybody's running. Alright then. Well, we'll just end it then. Volunteers, and, I mean, look at that catapult stat. It's very good, very good. And we healed a catapult man, so we will get 2 pulties at the next battle. We will retrain them eventually, but for now, we'll just bask in the glory of their success. So, with such a glorious occasion under our belt, we continue with pride. Maybe Mordor will besiege us again, like the pillocks they are, but now they know that they will be resisted fiercely. Oh, Bregnus, a victor, a spy. Oh, this is a fun name in Danish. I don't think it's meant to be Danish, but you know, farman in this would bring to mind words such as farmer, which is very natural. But in Danish, this looks like the sort of calling him the equivalent of daddy. So far, which means dad, and then men, which in this case becomes actually a bit of a diminutive, sort of makes it sound smaller and sweeter. So instead of far, which can be quite serious at times, if you put a farm men instead, it'll be taken very, it's a term of endearment. It's very sweet, you know? So, hello, farman. Hi, farman. Okay. So, if you'll give to me no, it's your capital, isn't it? Okay. But a numinous. Yeah, give me to me a numinous and we can talk. I'll throw in trade rights, you know, with the most powerful trade empire in the world, so yeah. And then I'll throw in 44,000. And you'll say no. Casus belli! Eruv wills it. We're gonna take Bree, everybody. It's just gonna happen. Balin's gonna march into Bree. Or maybe Oin. Yeah, Oin is better placed to march into Bree. He'll just need to retrain his forces, but he's already doing that now, so we're good. We're making great progress. Elrond, the White Council has come and gone. And you're still just sitting up there, camping with your mates instead of engaging with the politics of Middle-earth. Anyway, we're going to decline and take the ring. Boom. And yeah, I know. Great sadness that is. Catapults here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's too good. Next episode, we're going to march on those pillocks with a bunch of lovely dwarves, and we're going to throw them into the river. Because actually, oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This. Yes. This is going to start off the next episode, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have beasts on a bridge versus catapults. I love it. Okay. Brega's still under the plague, but, you know, it's going to be for a while, I think. Miners' quarters will help, though, so maybe we'll just park our troops outside there, see what happens. Oh, 2 newcomers. Galain in Tharbalin. Great location, my lad. You will take the fight to Enid Waith. And Durin up here. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's put you in Gundergrand, where you will be retrained. And you might actually go to Kirkul. You'll just do it next turn or something like that. Next turn or so. The wonder that is dwarven militarism. Let's see. Mordor. Baden-Vin, you get First Legion, and I get... I was about to make a very crude joke. I'll just leave it at that. Felon gets an inn. It would be interesting to make a dwarven army of nothing but beast hunters and catapults. What do you think? Sort of a good solid 6 or 7 catapults, and then the rest just a general and his entourage of 1,500 archers with heavy axes if the enemy comes anywhere near the battle line. I think that could be pretty fun, actually, against Mordor particularly. So I think I'm going to try and make that happen. It will also be an army that's very easy to maintain in foreign lands, so strategically it makes quite a bit of sense. We can start making it happen already now down in the lands of Gondor. Angsul, okay, Athilin, yes, good. Building a barracks. Reducing corruption is always a good thing. Great miners' hall. I support it all. I'll have to break this up to large city status at one point. And Ornard is going to help with that immensely, actually. So let's just kick it down into low taxes and pro-growth. Similar things happening in Gobel Tofalas. Very good. Duram is doing a pretty good job. Pretty stellar job managing this place. And after the feast hall, we'll just go minus quarters and all that goodness. Let's get these 100. What else do we have? Gerberdrine, of course. Yes. Okay. So Gerberdrine does not really have retraining capability. Could we leave it behind though? Actually, the public order is excellent. What if Balin leaves? That's the big question. Let's just do a little bit of an exploratory commission on the subject. So these are the forces who would be. Oh, it's actually very possible. Color me enthused, my friends. Right. Okay. Yeah. This is just grand. So he'll have this, and he'll have the 4 out in his fort. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Flurry, just go into Gerberdrine. And Balin, you are ready to rock, roll, and reload. Though Oilad is, of course, claimed by Dunedain, so as a consequence, you'll just go south. It might actually be Balin who gets to go to Bree. Can't say I'm unhappy about that. Yeah, because it'll take at least a couple of more turns before Lord Oin has the retraining capabilities needed to reconstitute his forces. And it's also a fortress, which makes it a bit less conducive to swift departures. Our enemy has merged with Sharbach, so you just go back to Athilin, that's fine. But we could send some troops out at them. These 4, perhaps. Schmark to schmark. Let's see if we get someone. Forley, welcome to the fold. Oh, you could actually be pretty handy. Grolin, get to Fornost-Dûm. Let's bring along some of our finest. Ornar will happily just sit here and manage the place. You know, I can see it on him. He likes it here. So, we'll take all of these, except maybe that, and send them along. Build a tower where you are. Build another tower over here, because we can. And then you go to Fornost-Dûm. And we will take fine troops from these and just send them downwards. Now, in the meantime, besiege this fort, please. And all in all, that is very nice. These guys continue to Fornost-Dûm. The Eredlun militia over here need to head home. Well, not home per se, but to Kazad-Dûm at least. The closest thing they've ever had to a home in this part of the remote world that they can't even, whose name they cannot even pronounce. They're so far away from home. It's a tragedy in the making, I tell you. Yeah. So that's basically where we are. We have expanded our realm quite successfully, I'd say. Expanded to 51 regions, and, well, we're about to count even more of them. Yeah, sure. And Wyeth will try to push back with their pirate friends, or whatever they are. Corsair socialites. But we shall see them coming. And we shall let them try. And more armies shall come forth from Dar Balin. Yeah, next turn we'll send another army from here. It'll be good. It'll be grand. Its victory is at hand. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode today. I'm sorry that the content, the pace of the content will go down a tad, but at the end of the day, I'll just have to make up for the loss in quantity with gains in quality. Let's see if I can even manage that, though, especially if I get to record on a boat. I mean, who's gonna say what'll be able, or even liable to happen? Yeah, it might just be a big old clusterfuck of things, and I would even call it likely that things will go to something that was not planned, shall we say. But at least we get to see Darim smack up beasts on a bridge, and I look forward to that. And in the meantime, we'll just put together the grand army of Draren the Ringbearer. So if you subscribe to the channel, comment below, and click a few links around the place, then I simply wish you a good time. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love. Spread joy if you can, at least to someone. It'll really make a difference, trust me. And then I'll see you soon.